Here we go. Alright. And we should be over now.
Oh,
Yep,
shit.
see us?
I'm filling my lighter. Hey, I see us.
Oh,
Just like Joe's favorite band, ICP.
Jesus Christ.
I think I know what that is.
I should open up the chat.
It's better if you don't know who that is.
Correct.
There we
Hi,
go.
everyone.
Alright, I'll keep chat right there. Alright.
It's a Sunday.
Running a wee bit late. I woke up barely an hour ago. Yeah, about an hour ago. Let's see. Should we do introductions? How do we want to start this off?
I'm shocked. That's what counts. Let's play a game.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you guys kind of remember where you last were at?
Well, we just got done ransacking the pirate ship, found a little funny water elf, some swords, some
And
other
a parrot.
parrot. Yeah, the parrot's
It was
important.
Koopa.
Fuck, I forgot that fucking parrot.
We captured someone so that we could make work for the jailer. That's probably actually the high priority, like the high point is making work for the jailer in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's quite enjoyed that.
I bet he did.
Man's got to keep his job somehow. Fuck.
All right. So I guess to kind of round it up, you guys had been hired previously to search out a haunted house and revealed a smuggling operation. You then were later, hired to in the C portion of that smuggling operations, which you guys effectively did. But you had stumbled across a few things. One, of course, you had stumbled across a new friend, OC, Sea Elf.
Mm-hmm.
You had also came across some lizard folk, which
Were there a lot of those lizards?
once you guys were done talking to them, no. I believe you guys had left only one of them alive to carry bodies off the ship.
So there was not a lot of lizards.
I believe he carried 2 bodies. No, you had knocked one out, killed one, and one was alive, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So
And a little baby dragon thing
Mhm.
that we looked at.
That's a little pseudo dragon.
Yeah.
You guys had found a small catch of weapons, which at this point you guys believe that the lizard folk were attempting to buy from these smugglers.
Yep.
And you guys had also found a small box with the symbol of the crown on it.
Oh, yeah. That's what we got to turn over.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
So-
that and a shield, I think.
Mm-hmm. A shield with the crown on it. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of jump forward a day. You guys had already returned, and OC had also said he would go back to his tribe and find out what he can about the lizard folk for you.
Yeah.
So we're going to fast forward today because as the news came back that you guys had found a box with the crown on it, a royal agent had actually came to quickly sweep up that box and take it back. So after a day of waiting and getting a payment of, I believe it was 400 gold pieces by the council. That's what I have written down.
Sounds right.
Brr.
Yep. You guys are getting 400 gold pieces from the city council for a good deed and the return of the ship. But once it was brought back and the agent was made aware, they had kind of essentially commandeered it until further notice from you guys. So we'll just pick up a day later after that.
Okay.
And I assume you guys were staying at the normal tavern.
Yeah.
I mean, it's free, so yeah, the price is right.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys wake up decent, I won't say early morning, but morning time. And actually, let's see. Let me get names if I can. Boop. And actually, Hannah actually comes up to you guys' rooms You know her as the owner of the Snapping Line Tavern. And she, knocks on one of the doors. I don't know if one of you guys want to say you answer it.
Sure.
She's like, I have a girl outside. She says she has items to sell for you guys, for the adventurers.
Oh, probably. We did have some stuff to sell.
Yeah, she's like, no, wants to sell to you guys.
I want to sell
Sure.
out.
Mm-hmm.
I love traveling salespersons.
Oh, somebody heard we had money already. That was fast.
I love waking up to solicitation.
Suspicious.
She's like,
I
well,
don't need any more magazines.
she's like, well, it's salty. She's a trustworthy girl. So she directs you just to go down to the main dining area, and Salty apparently has a few items set up for you guys.
The fuck you got, lady?
And you guys make it down to the main area, and Celty is half elf, blonde hair, green eyes, nothing intimidating, average clothing, but she seems very cheerful and happy to meet you guys. And she, first thing out of her mouth is, a large hi. I was sitting here to see if the adventurers wanted to procure items.
Who sent you?
What do you got?
She's like, oh, the quartermaster, Zindros. She sent me here.
Who's that?
You had met her
No.
before. She had she's the tiefling of the town. She had I think identified some magical items for you. She's the reason you know how
Oh,
that armor works.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. She's like, well, she had some items left over that she hadn't sold recently, and she told me to bring them down here to see if you guys wanted to purchase them.
Look, and it's free, right?
Of course. So, as you can see, she has a few items, and it's not a lot, but you can quickly see that it's mostly just a few potions, a couple scrolls, but it does appear to be a wrapped, great sword shaped item on the table. She's like, "Is there?
What is it?
Which item are you?"
Or she has multiple items?
Yeah, she has what appears to be two wrapped scrolls, two potions, and a sword that you can see.
Oh, I mean, you got to tell us about the sword first.
And she's like, So she kind of unfolds it, and it's a straight black great sword. Nothing carved onto it, but it definitely, you haven't seen a straight black sword very often, at least. And she's like, this is a pretty good sword. And she's like, if you hit just the right, if you slash your enemy in the correct way, it'll do extra damage. She's like, it's a very vicious sword. She's like, going price, 390 gold pieces.
Hmm.
How much gold was it
Well,
that we paid yet?
400 total.
I don't use swords.
I don't use great swords.
I'm trying to get out of the melee game.
She's like, oh, okay, all right. And she kind of folds it back up.
Neat, but a mismatch for us.
She's like, oh, no problem. She's like, she kind of looks around the bottles, and the potion bottles are actually labeled. And she's like, I have a potion of healing. She's like, I think that's 40 gold pieces. Yeah, 40 gold pieces.
How many of those did you bring with you?
She's like, I just have this one.
I mean, we'll take it. It's not enough. You should come back with more.
She's like, oh, I'm very sorry.
Wait, how much gold did we each get from that thing?
400 piece.
Was it 400 piece or 400 total? I might have
400
misheard.
total.
Oh, 400 total.
So we each get 100.
We just got 100.
And we haven't.
Okay.
Is that accounting for selling all that other stuff yet, or is that not accounted for yet? Since that
I don't think
was
That has
taken
been,
from us.
that has been commandeered.
Yep.
All right. I'll buy that potion of healing off you.
All right.
What other potion did she have?
She's like, the other potion I have is a potion of superior healing.
Oh, I'll buy that off of her.
She's like, that is 300 gold pieces.
Oh fuck! I won't buy them. Well, you take 30,
She's like, yeah, I don't think she'd appreciate that.
40 final offer.
She's like, that would get me in trouble, sir. I
That's
just
the price of a regular healing
Yeah.
potion, Tyler. What are you trying to do here? Ruining our probably doesn't exist reputation.
40 in this old dirty suit of armor that I don't wear anymore.
Take it or leave it. I'm the one selling these. She's like, well, I do have. She looks over one of the scrolls, a scroll of light, and a scroll of message. She's
Nah.
like,
Hey, I'll tell you what. Do you buy things?
she's like, I can. We usually don't buy them ourselves, but we procure, buyers for people.
I got a suit of Mariner scale mail that I'm looking to offload.
She's like, I'd be willing to take that back and see what she'd be able to get for you.
Sure.
She's like, oh,
None of us are going to use it, so.
That's good. That's good. She's like, well, since I didn't get to sell too many items, she's like, is there like any type of items that you guys are looking for that maybe we can procure for you?
Well, we need to stock up on healing potions.
That's
like,
for sure.
She's like, healing potions.
Or just other healing things. Doesn't have to be a potion necessarily, but yeah.
Healing things. Not
Amulets, rings,
Amulets, rings,
Oh, yeah, accessories are nice.
amulets.
accessories. Listen,
necklaces.
I'm trying to get into that more
Rings.
of a spell casting game. So like
You got any
Wall-
grandfather clocks on a
wands.
chain?
Spell casting game. Well, what about clock? What's good?
Great grandfather clocks on a chain? No,
I don't think we have those.
no tiny grandfather clocks on a chain to wear.
She's like, I don't know. I've never ran into a magical one of those. Just I
Oh,
don't
they're
think I
not
have.
magical. They're just there to impress people.
Oh, she's like, we don't do too much of that. Usually.
Little tiny cuckoo comes out.
So she's like, healing potions, amulets, rings, spell casting game. Just fell over. Sorry.
You know, perhaps some little interesting magic doodads.
Magic doodads.
Anything that'll boost AC that's not armor.
Armor helpers.
I'd take armor.
Just armor.
Fancy armor.
She's like, I think this is a lot of stuff. This will be really helpful. She's like, so she's like, I'll take that armor. I'll go over our stock. I'll see if we can find stuff for you. She's like, is there anything else I can help you with, or?
You got some paintings?
I'm gonna buy any paintings.
She's like,
Oh, let me rephrase. You need some paintings?
She's like,
Wink.
she's like, I enjoy art. She's like, do you have any, like, with you?
Do we? Oh my.
I happen to be a painter of the highest quality,
Oh my
actually.
God.
And I would be happy to source some paintings for you. What I'd like kind of walk up to her and like try and give her like a once over. You look like the type of person that would look how about this? And he'd hold up a painting of like a really shitty turtle. It's like missing one of its legs. Not intentionally.
Not intentionally.
Just didn't get painted.
Yeah.
She takes a second to look at it. And like you can see her eyes light up. She's like, how much?
Something like this, probably about 15 gold.
She kind of digs it around in her purse.
She didn't choke on that?
She loves this. Like,
Oh my. Yes.
She kind of sighs. She's like, I don't have 15 gold right now, but can you hold this aside for me?
Absolutely. I'll put your name on.
All right, thank you, thank you. She kind of like
Can
does
I
a quick bow a few
can I
times.
seriously insight?
Mhm.
Oh,
You know, if she's toying with him, I'll slip her some gold to buy it anyways. But if she's serious, I'll just let this go.
Yeah, let me get to there. Sorry, I don't have that open right now. What did you already roll it?
I got a 22.
Oh, you know she's 100% serious.
Oh wow. All right. Then I'll just let this develop on its own.
Why wouldn't she be?
Giovanni looks over at Daenerys and like, of course she's interested.
Yeah, wow.
your finest work yet, Giovanni.
Fine. I can't believe you didn't tell us about this one.
I just made it yesterday.
So she's like, all right. So I got a lot of things to find for you. You gotta get potions. She's like, I'll see what I can get for this armor for you. And she's like, I need to ask for a raise, or at least an extension. All right. She's like, I have so much to do. Thank you, thank you. She does quick more, a few more bows, and like quickly like tries to gather stuff together, and removes it from the table and tries to quickly run out. All right. And you got that
All
potion of healing, correct?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. I'll mark that off. All right. So Hannah was kind of standing off to the side, getting the bar ready, and she kind of looks over. She's like, that was interesting.
Was it?
I just didn't think we had a big art market in this town.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
She's like, I thoroughly am. I
You
thoroughly.
could be on the edge of the art storm here.
She's like, I don't think, I just don't think that fits the decor here. She's like, we got one masterpiece here. It's all we can handle.
Okay.
She's like, one of the guards came by earlier. She's like, they said that for you guys to meet with the council just at any time you guys are ready. She's like,
I'm fucking ready.
Have we had breakfast yet?
Let's have breakfast first.
oh,
Yeah. Then we'll be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Just want to make sure that they know that their priority comes after breakfast.
Hannah's like, I don't usually serve her breakfast because people don't drink for breakfast. She's like, I can attempt to make something.
Just
Is
splash
there
some
like
sugar in a pan and some eggs.
Is there like a restaurant around here that serves breakfast? Like, I don't want to put you out.
She's like, there's a few people at the market that usually will have some breakfast type foods.
Well, let's go to the market and get some food.
Breakfast still first. That's the important thing.
Breakfast still first. So you guys are gonna make your way to the green market, get some food.
Yep.
All right.
Maybe we can get a bag of nacho Doritos and walking tacos. carry,
Oh,
Yoldy walking
them,
tacos.
carry them into the meeting. Just eat right then and there.
Okay. So you guys head out, and it's kind of a gloomy day. Overcast, but no rain or anything like that. You guys do manage to find what appears to be a small little stand that has poached eggs and garlic sausage. I'll
Ew.
say. And it is 6 silver pieces per serving.
Done.
Done.
and it's pretty darn good. This is,
I'm gonna have one of each.
yeah, like when you guys walk up, there are quite a few people who are already partaking and waiting in line, so it does take a minute or two. Let's see.
It'd be nice if Beyond would auto like move your money around. Like if you subtracted silver, you
Yeah.
only had gold.
If it mathed all that out.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Does it not?
No.
Nope.
Oh, that's annoying.
You gotta convert on your own,
Yep.
which I mean, it's all right, but it wouldn't be hard to do either. I wouldn't think.
No, wouldn't.
All right. Okay,
But
so
I'm not a developer either, so
so you guys are out in the market eating your breakfast, and you guys do hear word that a few of the council members are looking for you guys, and they have arranged for you guys to meet. Of course. Yeah, they just are waiting for you guys at the council hall.
all right.
Cool.
Or anything else you guys are looking to procure, or
Yeah, we can go talk to him.
okay. So you guys make your way there, and it doesn't take too long. Beep. I say, and you guys enter, and the first thing you notice is it appears to be the only ones there are Elander, the captain of the town guard, Oland, the woman had first hired you, and what appears to be a small female dwarf. I don't know. I don't believe you guys have met her yet.
She's the one that owns those mines.
Mm-hmm. Also, and there's also another gentleman who appears to be in very. At first glance, he does look like a guard, but you quickly do notice that he is. His armor has the designs of the crown, and it looks like really nice made armor. Let's see it. And once you guys arrive, Elander immediately, hey guys, what was that?
A fancy lad.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
He's like, you guys, took your time getting here.
Yeah.
He's like,
A nice walk around the market.
he's like, yeah, that's
I
what.
had an art sale.
Can't
At an art sale.
can't show
Oh.
up and do business on an empty stomach after all.
He's like, yeah, that's. He's like, I try to tell them that every day. And you can kind of see that you guys are chatting it up, and the other two are slowly getting more perturbed. And the guard doesn't seem too bothered by any of this. So Elander's like, all right, well, I think we should get down to business.
Sure.
The gentleman steps forward, and he's like, I'm Ralph, and at this point, this would be the first time you guys notice that. Once again, his armor is very nice, but seems to be missing an arm. He seems to not have his right arm.
Just hasn't regrown, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna ask him that,
No.
and he does seem to have a sling bag on his right side. He's like, I'm Ralph. They usually call me the Red, but I prefer Ralph.
That's good. It would be confusing because I'm Morthos the Red. So
And he's like, I like the name. I like it.
it's a good name.
He's like, so. He's like, I'm one of the royal agents. I'm the one that's procured the ship, and we there's a lot of interesting things going around the Saltmarsh, and we're interested in keeping control over just downright stopping. So he's like, the Crown is wondering if they can hire you guys to take care of a few things in the area. He's like,
They pay us money.
He's like, they want to offer you a deal, which money is included. He's like, but they.
So, sounds good so far.
He's like, but they want to make sure there's 3 issues that are on their mind, and they want to hire you guys to take care of them. He's like, is it right if I go over these issues with you guys?
Sure.
He's like, all right. He's like, one, of course, number one, whatever is going on with this lizard folk situation. He's like, not everybody agrees with the king, but the king does not want to see the Saltmarsh destroyed or taken over, or have to come down with an army down here. So they wish to hire you to scout, parlay, or to destroy the lizard folk, whatever needs to be done.
Prevent
Cool.
war. Or whatever they're doing. Just try and prevent things from getting out of hand.
He's like, 2. The crown is not fond of smugglers. He's like, you guys have done a good job of disrupting a smuggling operation, but we do believe you've only stopped the sea portion of it. He's like, we currently are, talking to your friend that you took back from that ship, and we believe that we will be able to get some information out of him. And when that information comes out, we want to send you guys to go in the land portion of that operation.
All right.
Sure.
And he's like,
I'm more like them, no problem.
He's like, and third was a situation that caused me to be in the area. He's like, but it's currently evolving, and I think having some swords available will be better for this. He's like, I was sent to go to the Burley Fort, which you guys would know is a fort that's garrisoned, that's by one of the bigger forts in the area. He's like, they haven't. I was called for a threat of ogres. Didn't think it was a big deal, but apparently, an ogre has given itself up, and is claiming it knows of some magic that needs to be eradicated.
Swamp magic.
It sounds like cave magic. He's like, I don't.
Oh God.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know. I don't understand, but I've never heard of an ogre surrendering. So,
It must be something pretty bad then.
yeah. And he's like,
You're not
that's.
afraid of no cave magics.
He's like, yeah, that's of much concern. So he's like, so those would be the 3 things that we would need for you to handle. He's like, so we would like to pay you in 3 forms. He's like, 1 would be you'd be given the ship that you had taken. He's like, no questions asked. It is yours.
Cool.
We will also service it with sailors paid by us for 1 year.
Oh shit. All right.
And he's like, and if you take this, he's like, I would also be able to pay you 500 gold pieces right now, with 200 gold pieces after each adventure is completed. Additional 200 pieces.
Sounds too bad.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good deal.
What's the stance on salvage, shall we say?
He's,
Like while we're out doing these jobs, if we happen to come across, items of worth, we get to keep those, right?
he's like, as long as it doesn't have the crown symbol on it, we do not care. And even then, we still just want to see it first. So if it's not of immense importance, like that box was, we'll probably just let you have it.
You know,
Okay.
that sounds pretty equitable.
Yeah, if you guys kill some bandits on the way to stop that smuggling operation, and they happen to have gold in their pockets, we do not care.
Well, I mean,
What
like,
was that box, by the way?
He's like, I didn't look into it. Man, I
We
have
didn't
no
either.
idea. Yeah, he's like, above my pay grade.
Speaking more recently, though, we came across a handful of goods that were being smuggled. I want to be on the wrong side of that, but
He's like, he's like, I think some of those goods seem to be possibly spoken for on that ship. He's like, but a part of the payment that we're gonna give you is we're gonna just take care of that stuff. He's like, so an extra 100 gold pieces essentially was added to that advancement.
okay.
Okay.
And so he's like, does this sound like good terms?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. He's
Maybe,
like,
if we do a good job, any chance for extension on our contract?
he's like, of course. He's like, the king loves to show a powerful army and his presence in this over the world, but some work is best done by some people not too closely associated by the crown. So he likes to definitely keep some people in his pocket.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not a bad pocket to be
We
in.
can't tell people that we work for the king. Then is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he's like, that was gonna be the next thing I said. He's like, you can't run up to any governing city and start making decrees behalf of the king, and that's not gonna work.
That's
not
fair.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, he's like, that won't be taken nicely. He's like, once again, as long as the job gets done, that's all we really worry about.
All right.
He's like, all right. So he's like, the ship, and he's like, we still have to send off for people. And he's like, from what it sounds like, your sea friend hasn't come back yet. He's like, but Burley is just by land. So he's like, if I can make a suggestion, I would suggest you guys head that way first.
All right.
Fair.
Fine.
All
I
right.
have one more condition before I accept.
Okay.
I would like to be put in contact with whoever procures art for the kingdom.
He's like, I
Because
don't.
I happen to be a artist of sorts.
Very renowned and famous artist, mind you.
Yes.
Not trying to push what's
And
due.
can't help but notice this is an opportunity to meet with someone that might have taken a little bit longer to find or track down myself. So
He's like, I don't.
I see a networking opportunity.
Yeah, he's like, I don't think I've ever directly spoken with anybody that has to deal with arts. He's like, I can attempt. He's like, I can attempt that. That's not an issue.
Someone's getting
Sure.
this.
If it takes a bit, that's fine. But I would like to at least meet with them at some point.
He's like, that can be done. He's like, I'll put in good word.
Fantastic. I'm in.
Yeah. He's like, do these conditions meet everybody else? All
Yeah,
right.
I'm good with that.
Sure.
He's like, well, in the next few days, we'll get your ships, stocked with sailors. He's like, I'm pretty sure they have horse and wagon here if you need ways to travel to Burley. It's a couple hours.
All right.
All right. He's like, well, I will be off then. He's like, I'll be in touch. He's like, I know how to contact the council. And he's like, I have no problem riding down here if need be. So I will be on my way. Safe travels.
Through time.
So he begins to leave, and you can see boop, Eli kind of follows him out and is kind of chatting with him. And the small dwarven woman comes up to you guys, and she kind of extends her hand out. Boop. Who did she extend it out to? to Tyler.
Oh no.
And she's like, I'm Miss Copperlinks. I'm the leader of the dwarving mining operation. I don't think I've met you guys yet.
Miss Copperlings, it's a pleasure to make you.
Oh, is she one of
acquaintance.
those?
Ship.
Was she the one that they mentioned that doesn't show up very often?
Yes.
She's busy starting up a mine or something. So
Mhm. And she's like, I've heard word of your guys' doings around here. It does intrigue me.
We're pretty great.
We've been keeping busy. I guess. So.
And she's like, well, I was in the area, and she's like, I at least wanted to meet you guys once. She's like, I can trust if there's ever any issues by the mine, I can call on you guys, right?
Absolutely.
And she's like, that's what I like to hear. She's like, well, she's like, well, that's all I wanted to know. Nice to meet you guys. And she starts
Yeah.
to make her way out.
In particular, we like putting people in the jail cell late at night here.
She's like,
Wink.
I have no problem with that if I can assist with that. That stubborn old bastard. Not a big fan of.
Good.
She-
We already got a thing going.
Yeah, she's like a few of my workers occasionally get a little bit rowdy in town, and he likes to flex his power. So I have no problem giving him some extra work.
Good relationship already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So she's like, I'll be seeing you guys, and she makes her way out. So the only one left is Ida, and she's just kind of sitting there. She's like, I can procure wagons for you guys. She's like, but sounds like you guys got a lot on your plate now.
Hey, busy's all right.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
So she's like, I'll have a wagon outside in a few minutes. If you guys need to make any final arrangements, feel free to.
I don't think I've got anything outstanding.
maybe buy one more potion of healing.
Yeah, if we want to swing by that lady real quick and see if we can buy any more. See what she's going to pay me for that armor.
Yeah. Or either getting busy or getting dead. So
Yeah, let's go spend some money.
I nearly died twice. I feel like I need a potion. At least one.
All right. Beep. So you guys make your way out. You guys make it to. Beep, beep. Come on. All right. And you make it your way to the captain's shop. And she seems kind of busy. She is. A few people who apparently seem to be also soldiers from the crown. But you can see Celty's also. Looks like she appears to be organizing some swords. And Celty sees you guys. She's like, "Oh, hi! I didn't expect to see you guys so soon."
Hey,
Yeah.
we're getting ready to leave town. So we figured we'd come see you for some business before we roll out.
Ah. She's like, is there some? She's like, I haven't been able to go over your list yet. She's like, I can possibly see if I have more potions.
Yep, that's what we're here for.
Yep,
See,
exactly.
maybe see if you're ready to make an offer on that armor, and then whatever potions of healing we can buy off you.
Well, she's like, well, the courtmaster. She's been very busy. Once people of the crown come into town, she seems to really focus on them. She's like, so she hasn't been able to take a look over the armor yet. She's like, but I'll run into the back and see what I have for potions. And she kind of runs back there, and she's only back there for a few seconds. And she brings out 4 bottles of what you usually know to be a healing potion. And she's like, 40 gold pieces each?
I'll buy another one.
I want 2. as well.
You said
And
40
I'm-
each.
40 each, yeah. So I've got 2 potions of healing now. And I'm good to share. If someone needs it and I've got one, I'm good to share.
I'll buy one as well.
And she's overjoyed that she's able to quickly sell these potions. And she kind of looks over to Neri and she's like, "Did you need a potion?" She's like, I don't think I have any more, but I can double check for you."
If there's one more hiding somewhere, I wouldn't be opposed.
She runs back there, and you can see she kind of quickly runs back there. You can hear things moving around. It sounds like armor clacking around, and she comes back out, and she's like, "I had one more." And I see she hands over the bottle, and she even kind of claps, like, "Oh yes." She's like,
Yeah, they're gonna do well on us. All of our profits go into potions.
Yeah.
You might have to give us like a bulk buyer discount. Just
I
saying.
think 40 gold apiece is the bulk buyer discount at this point.
I would say you kind of know that's not the cheapest you can get them, but definitely not the going price. She's like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy." She's like, I'll have to procure to get some more potions for you guys." She's like, is there anything else I can help you with?"
You asked for that raise yet?
For the, she's like, not yet. She's like, "I'm gonna wait until all the people of the crown leave, and then I'll ask."
Fair enough. We can discuss that once we're back from our trip.
She's like, good. She's like, "Well, if you need anything else, you know where I'm at."
Absolutely.
And so I assume you guys leave, and by this point, you guys do have a wagon arranged for you guys. Are you guys gonna make?
Cool, yeah.
All right. Do you guys want to go ahead and leave now? You guys would be getting to the fort around nighttime.
Was the fort
Yeah.
itself safe? Because we could probably just spend the night there and then go.
As the fort has a garrison, a barracks, all kinds of things.
Sure. Might as well head out.
All right.
Just in time to drink somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about.
All right. All right, so you guys make your travels, and since you guys left so early, you're able to make it within the same day. Boop. I need another monitor.
You do.
I need 5 new monitors.
Right?
Oh,
I want a monitor that's just doubling another monitor just to say I have it.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
I have 5 monitors and they all show the same thing. I always love that in TV sets. No, this is the computer guy and like 3 of the monitors are identical. What are you doing?
You have 4 screens on Minesweeper. That's all right.
Does that benefit you in any way?
our screens on the same Minesweeper.
Yeah.
Not even different Minesweepers.
All right. And you guys make your travel safely. Beep. And you guys get to the Burley. And it's a big fortified outpost. I say, you guys have kind of heard that this post is mostly here to protect against monsters that occasionally emerge from the Dreadwood, which is a dark forest filled with fae and apparitions that you may not want just anybody running across. And you've heard a lot of travelers usually stop by this area, to get a small amount of rest. And it's a small keep upon a hill. So you guys make it. And you guys are welcome inside. No problems. And one of the guards is like, are you guys the ones from Saltmarsh?
That's us.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One and the same.
You sure are.
He's like, all right, well, yeah. He's like, I'll take you to the Grove. He's like, I believe our captain's there, and you guys will have fun figuring this out. So he begins to lead you, and it's like I said, it's nighttime. And one thing that kind of seems very different. Yeah, I would assume you guys have been in outpost or, forts before.
Mhm.
You kind of do notice there seems to be like a small like wooded grove in the middle of this outpost for some reason.
Wooden growth.
Middle of the outpost.
Yeah, like there's a few trees. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
so he leads you to what appears to be a half-elf knight and a woman, and he brings you guys, and he says, he kind of bows to this woman, calls her Lady Kiara. And he's like, these are the adventurers from the Saltmarsh. They're here to figure out this whole situation, and she nods him off. She's like, so you're the ones we're hearing have, are not the biggest fans of smugglers.
Well, it's what we get paid to have an opinion on.
She's just like nice. I see it. She's kind of like a grim figure. Like she always has a weird gaze. Like she's kind of like, it's almost like she knows what you're thinking before you think it. She's like, well, we have an interesting situation here. She's like, we occasionally run into ogres, trolls, all that fun stuff. So we had noticed there had been some more ogres in the area than usual. Not a big issue, but it's an issue. She's like, well, it's been going on for the last few weeks, this increase of ogres in the area. And we had an interesting person come by a few days ago and give himself up. She's like, he goes by Talagut, whatever. He's locked up in our small little prison. He is saying that there's something calling the ogres to this area. Something. She's like, he called in an old one. She's like, I don't know what that is, but he said they had been called here, and people that the small amount of tribe that he had came with had found a cave that seemed to be where this call was echoing from. And at that point, he's from his words, he says that they had became almost brainless to this call. He was able to fight it off and run away. And apparently this was so troubling and concerning to him that he came to us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Seems unconventional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what was this voice that he said was calling him again? Like you said, a mother or something?
An ancient one, an old one.
Okay.
And he's seeming to say like it wasn't that they heard the voice like outright, like it'd been calling them from a distance away, and it had led them to there. That I'm not
Was
a
it
big.
actually like a real voice, or was it just like a feeling they were getting?
She's like, it sounds like it was a feeling they were getting. Something was possessing them to come to this cave.
Well, usually that's not good.
Yeah, she's like, yeah. So we listened to him, wanted to hear him out. So we had actually went to check out this area. And yeah, we ran into skeletons, animated skeletons.
You go looking for ogres. That's got to be a surprise finding skeletons instead.
Yeah. So now
Hmm.
we have ogres who are being beckoned, and now the undead here.
Not ogre skeletons, but regular sized skeletons.
She's like it. They look to be just normal skeletons.
So
Hmm.
you want us to go spelunking in this cave, find out what's calling the ogres, find out what's rising skeletons, and destroy it with prejudice.
Yeah. She's like yeah. She's like I need it handled, eradicated, done with.
Sure,
Hey, those are all words in our vocabulary.
So
absolutely.
what did you mean by this guy like gave himself up?
He came.
Came to them for help.
Yeah, he came here, wanting help, and she's like, it seems like he wanted to be in prison here. Like, it's still calling him. It sounds like.
Okay.
Oh, so by being in prison, he can't go there.
Yeah.
And you said you know where this cave is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we don't have to go searching for it. That's fantastic.
Yeah. She's like, it's not too far off.
Hmm.
Okay.
So, she's like, I suggest you guys, spend the night here. You can rest up, eat up in the morning, and go check this out for me.
Oh, he's not
Yeah.
not gonna be upset if we kill the other ogres, right?
Well.
He says that they were not, ogres anymore.
All right.
I mean, even still, if they come at us attacking us with, deadly intent, fuck what he feels like. We got to defend ourselves.
Yeah.
I don't, just no extra BS of having to be good or something like that.
Mhm.
She's like, if he is worried about it, I'm not.
How I like it. Cool. I like a nice, straightforward job.
Yeah. As we were coming in, you mentioned there was like a wood growth.
You guys are, yeah. You guys are.
What did you mean? Like, was it trees coming up in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
Did it look like they had the path like go around it? Like, did it look like those have been there for a while and the fort's kind of been built around it?
Yes,
Or
these are decent sized trees.
okay, didn't look like they just kind of sprout up out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. It looks like this fort was built around these set of trees for some reason.
Okay. Are they normal looking trees compared to the other trees around the fort?
They appear to be bigger than the ones around the fort, but nothing like ominous coming off of them.
Does the
tree
leaves
size? I
might
or
ask
anything
about
up
it.
significant? Yeah.
So you're gonna ask her about it?
Yeah, I'll just be like, did you build this fort here because of this tree, or
She's like, yeah. She's like, that's where Wander Root stays. So
Ooh.
Wander Root.
wonder root?
She's like, there are some creatures in the forest who, while crazy, while savage, ravenous, diabolical, demonic, you name it, they can be talked to. And she's like, but they don't want to speak with elves. They don't want to speak with humans. But they will listen to Fae that have been in the force for a long time. So we had actually many years ago it came upon a treant who sought peace. So he has become our ambassador.
Ah. So there's an ant in there.
That's
That's a
handy.
friend. That's cool.
Does he know anything about all this stuff that's going on?
Has
Has anyone asked him?
I've spoken with him, and he has said he does not have any knowledge personally of anything that would make sense to him, but he has spoken with some of the other trees in the area, and they spoke of there was a time before this. Apparently human and ogres a long time ago in this area did not hate each other, and they lived civilly. but some power came from somewhere, and it ended that. That's all he knows.
Hmm.
So, that's a bit of our concern, is that there's something in that cave that apparently ends friendships.
Interesting. All right.
Sound like it might be ending lives too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Resurrecting the corpses.
Yeah, mostly in starting new ones.
right.
So she's like, I will get you guys areas in the barracks. She's like, you guys can eat the food with the rest of the soldiers here. She was
Oh,
like,
we can. How sweet.
she's like, I don't really have anything else for you. Yeah. She's like, the only other thing I can think of, she's like, I don't really have too much on the bounty board outside, but if you do come across any hags, she's like, I might be able to splinter off some money for you guys.
Always.
Okay.
Eggs. Okay.
Yeah, she's like,
Keep our eye out.
I'm hearing reports there's a two hags in the area who are looking to start a coven, and
Well, they need 3, so we got to take them out before they get the 3rd.
yeah, she's like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking to put them in a grave. So
We can
Cool.
haggle on the price later.
Boo!
yes.
Ah, yes.
I didn't even notice that. All right. So she kind of just icily kind of just turns away from you guys. That's she's done talking.
After that joke, she's probably like, "Oh, fuck these people."
Yeah,
Right, right.
Like, you guys
Oh
better,
God.
you guys better fucking kill those things.
Or die, so I
Yeah.
don't have to do
Yeah.
that again.
Kill them or I'll kill you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super down with that. Go fucking raid a cave, kill some shit, find some hags out in the woods, kill them too,
Hell
loot
yeah,
all their
man.
cool shit, make some
Sounds
coin.
good.
It's my jam right
Kill
there.
hags make money.
As you guys kind of start to leave and make your way to the barracks, she's like, also, Tava got whatever his name is. She's like, he's in a cell. If you guys want to talk to him, you can, but he doesn't seem to be all there.
I'm not too worried about it. I mean, he didn't make it to the cave, so it's not like he'll have additional information. He might, but I doubt it. And then the best he's going to be able to do is maybe clarify what this calling is, but you know, it's
So you
not
ask
going to
him if he
stop me
knows
from
more
killing
about
it either
that
way.
Legend of
The
some
hidden temple.
power that.
Would you
There's
say about
that-
Zelda?
I was thinking about that thing that united ogres and humans a long time ago. See if he knows anything about that. If not, then whatever. But I'd be curious about that. I think my monk would really like that story. Would want to know more about it.
Do you want to wait until the morning to go in there? Or do you want to go in there now?
How late is it? Like,
I mean, it's night. Night has fallen, so but it seems to be obviously there's people guarding, but not everybody's like hit to the barracks yet.
okay. I mean, I might as well try and squeeze in some time right now. See if he knows anything at all, rather than wait till tomorrow.
Is anybody else going with him?
Sure. I mean, just to make sure that something stupid doesn't happen to him.
So I assume you guys are just all gonna go then.
I mean, maybe you
Yeah.
can put up a painting for him before you go. Maybe it'll help him.
Nice.
Might give him a good morale. Make a nice hang in there, but no cat hanging from the branch. Just the limb and hang in there.
A
Mhm.
limb and a noose.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Deep. Um. So. So you guys are gonna go head over to meet Tallgut, and
Yep.
the guard had brought you over. He's like, I can swing you by over there. And he's like, I don't think he's even worrisome. Just seems crazy. So, and it's just a small stroll, and you can see that they have multiple and this would probably not be good for OC to see, but they definitely have just single cages, with a lock on it. It barely gives you any room to lay down. And the only one that seems to be in there is a ogre-looking man. And the guard's like, "Have fun. I'm not going in there."
All right. Yeah, I would just want to walk up to him, see if he's awake.
So you kind of walk up, and he's sitting in a corner, and you can kind of see he's like looking off into a direction like a direction like further closer to the forest. Like he hasn't even noticed you guys.
Like he's still being drawn towards the cave.
And he
Yeah, I
looks
want to,
disheveled.
do we know where this cave is? Have you had it pointed out, or have we
Yeah.
just been given a general direction?
Somebody's giving you a general direction, and you'd be able to assume like, oh, he's looking in that direction.
Okay.
Yeah, and once you, like I said, when you approach him, you can tell that he is disheveled. Like he is sweaty for an ogre. Disheveled, breathing heavily. Just seems really out of it.
Yeah, I just speak up and be like, hey, heard you're the ogre that decided to turn himself in. I'm sure everyone here appreciates that you weren't wanting to, go and do whatever that voice is asking you to do. Just wanted to talk to you for a second.
It takes him a second to even realize you're like talking to him, and he kind of snaps out of it. Oh, I guess I'd say this is a large room, and he does have a bigger cage than all the other cages, but he's still like cowered into the corner, and he doesn't even stand, and he doesn't actually even look at you. And he's like, I can still hear it from here.
Thanks for those bits, Sammy.
Hey.
Yeah, he's like,
Because you can still hear it.
yeah, he's like, I can still hear it. And that's all he says.
I'll try and get him to snap out of it by talking about that story. See if he, it's like, hey, I heard there was some tale about apparently you guys used to be allied with humans in this region. Is that a something you guys talk about?
And it kind of takes him a second, but he kind of finally swivels his head towards you. He's like, he kind of laughs. He's like, we were always told stories before we found out how tasty you guys were. That we were once friends. Well, that was a long, long time ago.
Yeah. Do you know why that ended?
He's like, our elders don't seem to remember. He's like, but they speak of a change. And then a change came from the far. And it changed us and it changed you. And we no longer were allies.
Okay. Well, I guess if we don't really know too much more about that. Do you know how many of your people responded to this call that we can expect to run into out there?
He was like, I was with two. And they delved into that cave, and I couldn't stop them.
Hmm.
He's like, are you going to? Are you going into that cave?
Yeah, we're wanting to see if we can do something about what's going on here.
He's like, so can you not hear it?
No, it doesn't seem to be calling out to us.
It's that's a you thing, man.
He's cool. He's like, I hope I hope you stop this thing.
Well, I'm guessing you'll know when we do.
He's like, it calls to me to go there, and it also. He's like, I haven't. He's like, I haven't listened to the call. He's like, but I feel like it wants me to worship it. He's like,
Well, that's a little concerning, I guess. But I'm sure we'll figure it out.
he kind of goes back to gazing off in that direction.
Do we know how long this has been going on for?
They, Kiara says that had said that it'd been a couple weeks they had noticed more ogres in the area. So
Okay.
either they hadn't found it originally, or the call wasn't as strong when it first started. I was saying, you can, at this point, you can kind of see he's once again lost in his own mind.
All right. I think that's as much use as we're going to get out of him. So,
Fortunately, it's pretty much in line with
satisfies.
it. So,
Yeah.
which, sometimes that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
No curveballs,
Satisfies my curiosity.
no surprises.
All right, anything else you guys want to do?
No.
Guess we're just going to sleep now.
Get dinner and go to bed. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys go to bed. You guys are given beds, nothing crazy or
Cots, basically.
yeah, nothing crazy to speak of, but get you the rest you need. And in the morning, they are actually seen to be serving up what appears to be hastily boiled eggs, onions, and what appears to be some form of pork. You're not sure. And it mostly looks like slop, but
I need to brush my teeth for hours after all the garlic and onions.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, it is not great, but it fills you up. Unlimited refills though.
Yeah.
On the slop, not any drinks.
Figured.
Damn.
We'll take it. I'll study the crowd and come up with what type of art I should work on before my departure, and we'll head out.
All right. So you guys are gonna go ahead and make your way up to the cave.
Sure.
I suspect these people need motivational posters.
I think they do.
Yeah.
Keep up the work.
You can do it.
I just looked up a few, and one's achievement with somebody on the moon. So I assume a poster of a knight stabbing a goblin in half, and achievement under it.
Someone believes in you. Question mark.
Yeah.
Somebody casting a fireball. Success. Discipline. All right, so you guys settle up, get your grub into your stomachs, and make your leave. And like I said, this cave is not too far off. But
Oh, shit, Dan. You're a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
It's fantastic.
Now you got to sing it, man.
Something about plastic.
Come on. Sammy put out 1,500
God, I
bits.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
I'd have to actually look up the words. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ooh, 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 yo. Or something. I don't know.
Look
yeah.
up the words.
Yeah. All right. I'm not singing the whole song.
You don't have to. Give us a couple bars.
Why do I feel like I know the lyrics to this?
Everybody knows the lyrics to this.
It's just dormant in my mind.
You can't recite it, but like as soon as that music kicks in, you can
Oh, I
just
know,
sing it
like,
word for
you
word.
Yeah.
It's like everybody knows I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair. Oh gosh, undress me everywhere.
Okay.
Barbie.
Well, now we have the spoken version.
Imagination. Life is your creation. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. So
But now you got to sing it. Now you got to sing it.
That's as good as it gets.
You gotta go, I'm
That's
a Barbie girl. You got to do it high. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Smack my ass now in the crack now.
Ow.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go party.
1,500 bits for Chuck to sing it, please.
I bailed you out. I don't want Sammy to feel like she got shorted here.
Oh, no.
That's fantastic. Thanks, Sammy.
That is pretty amazing.
Ugh.
All right.
I'll give you the best lyrical reading of it.
You got to say, read it like Shatner.
Yeah.
I'm a Barbie girl in.
Barbie world.
And
I
now
can't
William
quite. I
Shatner
can't
has
even,
a
can't
good
even
song.
Shatner. I
I'm
can't.
a Barbie girl. Do it. Fucking Arnold.
I'm a Barbie girl. I don't know.
Get to the chopper.
Oh, we got 500 for my falsetto. Thanks, Sammy.
Nice.
What is that? That buys Heal the entire party 1 HD. We'll set on that till we get some hurt on us, and we're also setting on 300 banked advantages that Sammy bought us.
I'm
300?
reading the words.
Three. I'm sorry, 3.
Okay.
I'm reading the words on Barbie Girl lyrics. I'm like, oh damn.
It's one of those songs that, like, looking back on, I'm like,
Huh?
You're like, I probably shouldn't have been singing that.
We're gonna
It's all songs.
You
Yeah.
know not what you asked for.
Didn't age well.
No. I've dressed everywhere is in the song multiple times.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like it just wasn't right then.
Oh,
we just didn't pay attention.
I can beg on my knees. Is words in the song.
Yeah. Oh man. God, don't you guys miss Aqua?
Yes.
How?
I don't know any of their other songs.
I think this was their only song.
Songs by
These words hurt.
Aqua.
One hit blender.
Oh, Barbie's so not.
Like I know the names of some of these songs. I sure as hell cannot sing them. Like I know I've heard "Turn Back Time" in Cartoon Heroes.
Could turn back time. I could find a way. That's Cher, though.
That's
Is it?
Yeah, no, that's one of their songs. I still believe that's a different song, but
Yeah, the one I was singing was Cher.
mm-hmm.
Oh, Cher needs to put some clothes on. Oh my gosh.
That's
I don't know. Cher can wear whatever Cher wants to wear. Cher's Cher.
yeah. There you go. I feel like Cher's the female prince, but anyways, let's see. You guys
Where
are-
were we?
Yeah, you guys were heading off to the cage.
No.
Right.
Go into the caves to do some shit.
Gonna move into the country.
I'm gonna slap
Stop.
a bunch of ogres. Move into the country. Gonna beat on a bunch of ogres. Ogres get hit with my hand. I punch them when I can. In their testicles downtown. Oh, Sammy. I have to insult Sammy now. I don't want to insult Sammy, but I have to.
Oh god.
Sammy, I've met fire hydrants taller than you. You're short as shit. And you have questionable taste in men.
Oh,
And
just more
your dog
fat.
is tiny and looks like a creature that should be thrown at a wall.
Wow, too far. How dare you talk about the dog like that?
Whoa.
Oh, Captain Cryan fucking wants to get insulted too. Captain Cryan always wants to get insulted. It's almost like Captain Cryan has some like weird like
Fetish
treat
thing.
me bad, daddy, like fetish. Captain Cryan, are you working out your strange fetishes through me? Captain Cryan, you little shit. What do you want me to spit in your mouth, you fuck?
Oh no.
Oh my.
Such
I was gonna say you can't throw dogs on Twitch; you'll get banned. So you have to throw.
You
a
can
cat
only talk
instead.
about it.
Yeah, you can only throw cats.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
jeez. Oh,
Oh man.
what are we on Liddy now?
Yeah, that was the reference.
What, Captain Cryan? What's a good insult I could give you? Captain Cryan, your forehead's so goddamn big that I wouldn't be surprised if helicopters try to land on it from time to time.
What's happening?
I don't even
Pretty
know.
good.
That's what happens. Is people give
I want to go
spin
kill
channel
some
points.
skeletons.
Yeah, let's go kill some skeletons.
Yeah, I want to beat up some
Yeah,
things.
let's do that. All right. Let's see. Let's get to scrolling. That's my computer lags. All right. So you guys are given brief descriptions, or not a brief description. Actually, one of the guards will just go with you, and it'll be kind of the same scenario with the ship. They will take you close, but that's it. They're not going in. They're not. If you guys come running out, they're running ahead of you.
Hey, that's fair. We're getting paid to kill shit. They're just helping us get to the killing shit place.
Mhm.
If you see us running,
Yes.
assume that you need to run faster.
Yeah, right. Yeah, if you see us running, strongly recommend that you do the same.
Yeah, the guard's like, my plan is by the time I see you running, I will already be starting to get the wagon pointed in the direction and praying
Yeah.
you guys can catch up.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So, yep. They take you, and it's like I said, it's a 30-minute ride, and you guys get to a small little cavern area. It almost looks like something like a ferocious animal will hibernate in. And they're like, yeah, they're like, apparently, it goes further down. And he's like, but we didn't want to fuck with the skeletons, so that's as far as we can guess. So he's like,
Yeah.
enjoy your time down there.
Adios.
All right. Are you guys gonna traverse down there?
We're just
Yeah.
gonna go right into the entrance and wait for like a day and then come back having done nothing.
Well, they'll know if you completed it technically.
Will they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Ogre
because the
stuff
ogre
somehow.
will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I assume
Yeah.
he's just gonna blow up, and once you guys complete.
I hope
and,
so.
and
I
that-
mean,
I hope
poor
so.
ogre.
I don't want him to be freed from his anguish. I just want him to blow up.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's go in.
Okay, so you start to make it through this cavern, And you can kind of see that it goes from natural cavern to what appears to be, a badly dug out tunnel.
Hmm.
And it kind of goes slanted downwards. Not that anything that's going to make it hard to traverse, but it is pointing downward. Let's see. And after a few minutes, this tunnel. This tunnel does actually have torches on the side of it too.
Ooh.
Oh, thank goodness.
I see. Yes, something has taken the time to light some torches.
How considerate of them.
Yeah, they knew you were coming.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, gotta help my friends see.
God, I hope we're not their friends.
We're their friends. It's a terrible thing.
And after a few minutes, you guys make an interesting discovery. Is that there appears to be a lot of skeletons loosely around the edge of the tunnel after a few minutes of delving in.
Like dead on the ground?
Yeah.
Or
Walking around.
Dead on the ceiling.
Get on the ceiling. That's a very odd place.
No, they're not.
What? Oh.
They're not.
Okay. Okay.
I just like dead on the floor. I just like that distinguish. Like if it's dead on the table, I expect that, but on the floor, how dare they?
Gotta come over there with a broom.
Are they animate
Get on
still?
down from there.
They aren't moving. Some of these do seem to be like crouched or like in like I guess you could say they seem to have been like praying before they passed. Just it's hard to do while you're dying, but somehow they accomplished it. But there are a lot of others that are just broken apart or scattered.
Do any of these skeletons look to be the size of an ogre, or
Every once in a while, you do see a large set of bones, but most of these seem to be human.
Hmm.
All right, you guys continuing on?
Yeah.
All right. I see. So you guys begin to, search deeper into the cave. And who's taking lead? I guess I should say that.
they're me or the cleric, probably.
Yeah. I agree on that.
Edwin the cleric has to lead the party. You guys
Hey,
gotta stop
clerics are
slacking.
tanks.
I'll
I know,
I'll
I know.
lead then. Just
I
be
can.
ready
I
to
can. It's
heal
fine.
me.
It's fine. I'm just giving you shit because
okay.
it's what I should do.
I feel like Tyler takes the lead most of the times, anyways. He is.
All
Fucking
right, there,
can't
meat
trust the
shield.
damn
Lead the
magic
way.
man.
That's
You squishy meat bags. Slow down and wait.
Can't trust the fucking magic man. It's okay.
Alright.
I'll
So-
do this myself.
So Nira and you're helping the party delve deeper, and you do start to see some movement ahead of you. Do you have dark vision? You have dark visions,
I
right?
do. Which is why there's some merit in going first.
Okay. So you see some twitching, but you can't really tell what it was. Yeah.
Good try and zoom in, enhancify,
Enhance.
dwarf vision.
All right. So you kind of bunker down and take a look. And whatever moved, you don't see it anymore.
Should I tell like which way it went vaguely? I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but just approximate idea.
It's like a flash. You see something move, and
Okay,
you don't see it anymore.
not enough. Okay, I'll just pass we're along. There appears to be something ahead of us. Don't know what yet. Probably knows we're here too.
Anybody else do anything with this information?
Following the meat shields.
Can I? At this point, I would want to like make a manual like perception check.
Okay, go for it.
17.
All right. So you hear that they've near kind of calms for a second. It's like there's something moving down here, but I can't see what it is. So you kind of open your eyeballs bigger, super dilate your eyes, and and
What do I see with my painter eyes?
you don't see anything that's moving currently, but you do notice that you are seeing more skeletons that are like full bodies now.
Hmm.
Hmm.
When we go
Um,
by these skeletons, I want to start like smashing their skulls under boot.
yeah. I won't do that, but I won't stop them from doing that.
I think I'm agreeing.
I don't
I
like it.
agree.
I don't like disgracing the dead unless I absolutely have to.
Unless they
Hey,
disgrace
man.
themselves first.
Listen,
By dying,
disgracing the dead, maybe, but what do you think about disgracing the undead?
They're not undead at the moment.
We don't know that.
Could be pulling a fast one on you.
They
waiting
could
to
be
tickle
playing
your
possum,
The philosophical depth we just went into is amazing.
We call this undead checking.
thumb. What if they're waiting to tickle your butt once you get past them?
right? I mean, these might be surprise butt ticklers. You don't know.
True, I guess.
They're the worst kind.
They are the worst kind. The worst kind of butt tickling is a surprise butt tickling.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys continue.
I'm at the
on?
front of the party, so your butt's getting tickled before mine. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm still squishing these skull heads. Skulls. I guess skulls are the heads.
Right. So you guys continue on, and any complete skeleton you guys go by, Morthos is just hammering.
Mm-hmm.
I like to imagine like the full, like the curb stomp in Gears of War, but like the full wind up for every one of them.
I was like, yeah,
like
for
a full
every single one of them.
full 30-second animation.
Morthos pulls out his chainsaw gun and starts hacking through skeletons.
You got to do what you got to do.
So you continue to walk, and for a second, you notice. For a second, you probably wouldn't have noticed this, but luckily you have dark vision, and you can kind of see that right at the edge of your vision, it appears that they're just full sets of skeletons, and they are aligned. Like they seem to be placed.
Definitely gonna, when we get there, gonna be squishing some more skulls.
Is there anything you do in preparedness, or are you just going to continue approaching?
They got anything in their hands?
Ooh. Let's see.
Perhaps they have some sponsored merchandise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
From our unofficial sponsors.
Yep. Vizco.
From what you can tell, they appear to all have short swords.
Yeah, those are the fighting skeletons.
Let's see, yeah. And also these all appear to have like they're obviously not fully armored, but they have like scraps of armor on them. Let's see. The others, they seem to be either no clothes or just loose fabric. Actually, no, there'd be full like shirts and stuff like that too.
How many
I
of them
would
are
be rather than desecrating the skeletons, I would be like collecting the swords and removing them.
Oh, these ones ahead are the first ones you see swords.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
These are the only ones
Mhm.
that have weapons. Okay. Yeah, I'd be interested in that more. I wouldn't want to break corpses unless I have to. But wouldn't mind taking their weapons and things in case they do reanimate.
So you guys are gonna approach.
He can. How many of them are there?
From what you can see, there appears to be 6.
Are they like in a long line, or are they like packed tightly together?
Like they're packed, like there are 3 packed tightly on one side, 3 on another side, packed tightly.
I might just drop a spell on them if we want. They looked like the dangerous variety. So I was thinking,
They 100% look dangerous. There's no doubt in your mind.
I'll just drop Thunderwave on them if you guys want to like plug up for a second. Probably hit them in a 15-foot cube.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gonna drop that on them?
Yeah. Either I'm wasting the spell
Do that.
slot, or you know,
How does that one work again?
15-foot cube, and they need to make, what is it? Constitution save 14. If you roll no dice, then I waste a spell slot. If you do
Oh.
roll dice,
I'm rolling dice. Don't worry.
all right. I know Thunderwave is probably not quite the perfect spell for them, but damage is damage.
Mm-hmm. All right. And what happens if they pass it?
Half damage.
Half damage. All right. And what was the damage that was done?
10.
10. All right.
Not too bad.
So you drop this. It was Thunderwave, correct?
Yes.
So I do like now that this has been brought to my attention that this makes a lot of sound. So you drop this Thunderwave, and you guys.
Yeah, that's probably disadvantageous to us, but being quiet's not our thing.
Mm-hmm.
Never was.
But this thing booms, and you guys are all prepared for it. But even you can kind of feel some of the pushback of wind as they traveling back up through the tunnel. And it appears. Oop.
And it still has that like things get pushed business as well. So
Oh, how far did they get pushed?
10 feet away.
All right.
Unsecured objects are pushed.
So you see these skeletons just out of your vision. There we go. Yep. You see these skeletons get pushed out of your vision. And then quickly you start to hear the footsteps of these skeletons reapproaching. And it's initiative time. But you've done a good amount of damage already.
All right.
And chance to hit a whole lot of them with some damage, I figure is good.
Sure.
Joe is going to go hug him.
Oh.
Tyler, what did you roll?
7.
Nerian and Giovanni. Who wants to go first?
You have another AoE spell you want to do?
I mean, I'm fine saving some spells too, because I still don't have a lot.
Okay. You have any ranged?
I've got cantrips. I can always drop a cantrip on them if we want. So if we want, I can.
If you're planning on doing ranged, then I'll run up.
I'll let you do ranged first.
Well, I was gonna run up.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if you have any that you can dump ranged into, and then I'll run up and attack that one if it hits.
I'm gonna run up too. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll run up.
All right. So I have Nearing going first then.
Okay.
Does that sound...
I'll go ahead and close in on them, and I'm gonna try and hit as many of them as I can with Word of Radiance, which is a 5-foot range spell.
Beep. Sorry, I have to get your damage in real quick.
Sure.
As you hit every fucker in that area.
I'm hoping that maybe there can just be like a 1-2 sort of thing here, maybe. Feeling confident in my cleric skills against skeletons. Maybe not other things, but skeletons, yes.
So what were you doing again? Just to make sure.
Word of Radiance.
All right. How does that work?
It's a 5-foot range, but I can hit as many targets as are within it. And it's another Constitution 14 save.
Come on, dice. I'm gonna say you'd be able to hit 2 of them with that.
Okay, well, 2's better than
None.
assuming they don't make their saves.
Is this a save or suck or save in half?
Save or suck.
Okay.
How much damage was it?
5 radiant damage.
So the first 2 skeletons you're running towards as you cast this.
I assume I'm just like going, like as I run out. Just
Let's see. One of them is definitely severely hurt. Like you send armor scraps, flying off this thing again, and then with that attack, you actually just flat out obliterate the other skeleton, sending bone scrap and cartilage everywhere.
all right. I'll take it.
Yeah, you already killed one. Anything else you're doing?
Since that was a regular action, I'll sit for the rest here.
And you moved up close, right?
Yep.
All right. Next person is Giovanni.
I'm expecting to pop off some reaction magic here.
Okay, I'm gonna run up and whack on whoever's the most damaged I can see.
It's the other one that near in hit. And you guys would be able to be.
Okay.
It's about 10-foot clearance. You guys can stand side to side.
Great. How many total are there again?
5.
5. Okay. I'm gonna open with Fury of Blows then. So that lets me attack another bonus attack. So let's see. Don't think I hit with my quarterstaff, but there's a 14 hit.
14 does hit.
Then a 16
16 does hit.
for 8, and then 3 damage on this one.
So you run up, and you're using Flurry of Blows. Is that what you're?
Yeah, so I miss one of my unarmed, but then I hit
Okay, and you have a quarterstaff.
my other 2 attacks. Yep.
So yeah,
So 1 whack with the quarterstaff, and then another whack with my kick.
okay. So Giovanni immediately runs up, and like he just swipes his quarterstaff through the spine of one skeleton, dropping it, and kicks another one, shattering it against the wall. 2 more skeletons down,
Okay.
and actually that brings
Sweet.
it to Morthos.
Good progress.
So how many are still up? 3?
2.
2 are still up. You all tore through
Oh
those.
nope,
things.
3. There's 3.
3 are still up.
So yeah,
Still.
you still halved it.
How close are all of those? If I were to run up in the group, could I be within 5 feet of all of them?
Yes, if you kind of got in the L shape. Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to run up and get in the L shape, and I am going to use Word of Radiance.
Nice.
So they need to make a con save, and their target is 14.
Just double teaming them on this.
Mm-hmm. I switched. I was going to go back to the blade. I went back to the tome. That way I could load up on cantrips.
Nice.
And how much damage does that do?
If they fail, they will take 3 points of damage. If they pass, they take no damage.
Are you doing radiant or?
Oh, it gives you a choice on the damage type.
I don't think so. I wasn't
Yeah,
sure if it
it's all radiant. Yeah, there's no choice on this one. So yeah, all radiant.
So it looks like they didn't get affected too heavily. You do notice one does recoil, but it does not die.
Okay,
Right.
that's my turn.
All right. That brings it to Skulltooth.
Wow, these guys rolled even worse than I did.
They did not. You guys are killing them in the perfect order.
Oh.
Oh, nice, nice.
Okay.
It's funny.
Well, that's
the
good.
right
So
way to
there's
do it.
3 left still.
Yes.
Is there any room for me up there, or should I just stay back and shoot them with my crossbow? Seems like if it's a pretty narrow hallway.
Oh yeah. There's 3 people up there. Unless you got reach.
All right, I'm yelling duck and shooting with my crossbow at them.
Make-
16.
Oh, that
I hear him
hits.
shout out duck, and I say where?
10 damage to one of them.
Oof, that drops one.
All right. I'm gonna try and get up a little bit closer, but I know I can't get all the way up. So, and then I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. And that finally brings it to their turn. Right. And close that. I don't need.
Hey
all
there,
that.
TT2KB. Thanks for that raid. That's fantastic. We're fighting skeletons. And a little while ago, we sang Aqua, and we sang Presidents of the United States of America, and we sang some Cher.
Mm.
So, fun times.
Right. All right. So these remaining skeletons are gonna take some shots at you, Morthos.
Those assholes.
Yeah. I'm assuming a 23 hits you.
No, it's actually a miss.
Oh, nice.
No, I'm fucking around.
I
It
thought
totally
so.
hits.
By about 10.
Yeah.
All right. He's gonna take a quick stab at you with a short sword. Dealing.
Son of a bitch.
Dealing only 3 damage. It's
Oh, I can take that.
Yeah,
All right.
It's a glancing blow off the arm. And then
I can take it.
there is another one. There's a 13.
Yes.
That matches, yeah.
No, that beats. My AC's 12 now.
Oh, damn.
Like I said, I don't want disadvantage on saves, so I
Gotta
should
find
not
a
have
way.
ran in.
I gotta find some way to stop you from taking a beating.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one I'm sorry on. This next one, he hits you like center mass across the chest.
Look.
He
Dealing
goes
8,
for all your beans.
dealing-
8 damage.
Yeah, piercing damage.
I have 7 hit points.
But that brings it back to Nerian.
Well, this seems like a good time to just go ahead and pump out another round of Word of Radiance.
I'm not going to stop you.
Pump out the rounds. Pump out the rounds.
If they fail, it'll be 4.
They don't take as much damage as you thought they would, but one skeleton looks like it's barely holding on.
All right.
Anything else you do?
I taunt them.
That-
Yes. Prepared to die again, you bastards.
Neener.
Eh.
that brings it to
Yeah.
Giovanni.
Hey, so are there 2 up still?
Yes.
2.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna run in and attack whichever one's closest to me. Oh wait, that was
Yeah, you initiate.
Whatever, it would have hit anyways. Yep. Okay, it looks like those both hit. Dealing 8 and then 3 damage.
Yep. And 3 damage. You once again just rack your quarterstaff through the spine of one, collapsing it easily onto itself. The other one is still barely up, though. But
That asshole.
that does bring it to Morthos, though.
Oh, back to my turn. Yeah, I'm going to back up. And I am going to blast one of these skeleton assholes in the face with an Eldritch Blast.
That'd be the last one.
That is a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Gemini.
And that is 11 points of damage.
That might do it.
11 points of damage. That is enough to
Kick
drop the last one.
ass. That also means I get some temp HP.
Mm-hmm. Well, not yet.
What? It's not destroyed?
Your Eldritch Blast. What does your Eldritch Blast look like?
It is a blast of sickly green and purplish swirls. Just, balls of energy that fly out and fuck shit up.
What color are they?
Purplish,
You said-
bluish.
Okay, purple.
Oh, purple and green. Yeah.
Mm.
That's what I'm going with today because I don't remember what I said last time.
Changes on the day.
Yeah, I
It
feel
does. It's like a mood ring.
So yeah, I feel like if you can conjure a mystical force of magical power, I think you have control over the color of it.
Yeah.
You blast this thing, and like I said, it's just obliterated. But as you obliterate this thing, you kind of illuminate the cavern, and you can see there are 4 more skeletons starting to approach.
But that skeleton right there was reduced to 0 HP, right?
Oh, get those temps.
Yes, that's what I want. Listen, guys, there's more assholes.
There is.
Beep. And they are going to be a bit further down, so they're going to need a full turn to even get to you guys.
They're coming from like further in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe we can pop off some cheap cantrips on them on their way in.
That's yeah. You guys got a full round to do what you want.
Yeah.
And you guys are all ahead of them in the
Fuck
initiative
yeah.
too. So yeah, I don't think we need to exactly take turns, but if you want, Nerian would be the first to go.
Let me take a second. to
Isn't it still
read.
technically my turn?
Oh, did you?
No, because Chuck killed the last one of the last group.
So it would be.
So
your
then
turn
it would, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead then.
Are they more than 30 feet away?
They're yeah.
Then I'm just going to take a pot shot with my crossbow at whatever one of them I see.
Go for it.
Oh, come on. Stupid. Ooh, 23 to hit.
That does hit.
Max damage, I think? Yeah, 12 damage.
Ooh, you
Boys.
severely damage this one. Like it goes through its eye socket.
Pops
But-
out the back of its skull.
Yeah, but it's still moving.
Ooh,
All right. Anything else you do?
no.
All right.
Switched and ready to my swords. And then, yeah.
And I guess the way I'll do it, I'll just let. Here, we'll just go near you next.
Okay, I might save my fun idea for later. So I'll probably just drop Sacred Flame on one of them, whichever one he hit already.
Go for it.
It's a
Or is
Dex
it-
14 in this case.
Boop.
for 5 damage.
That knocks it.
Oh, good. I'll take that.
Boop. Anything else you do on your turn?
Brace myself for impact.
Makes sense. All right, Giovanni.
Okay. I'm just going to check a dart, I guess. There's a bonus action I can take. What is it? I can use my bonus action on my turn to make ranged attacks with my weapon, deal an extra d4. Okay. So, because you said there's still a turn out from making it over to us, right?
Yeah. This is your surprise round, if you want to call it
So,
that.
yeah. Okay. I'll use my action and basically lets my dart deal an extra d4. So, I don't hit.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
A dart pings off the cave wall.
Just hear.
Yeah,
All right.
that's my turn.
Morthos, you're up next then.
After consulting my expansive list of spells, I found the perfect one to do exactly what I need to do right now, and I Eldritch Blast a skeleton in its goddamn face.
Classic.
18 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Started at the top, stopped at the top.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much. It's the top of my actions. Only 5 damage.
Still respectable. All right. Anything else you do?
I insult the skeletons. Yeah, I insult the skeletons. I yell out like, "Ain't no one what a bone but a dog, you sons of bitches."
Okay. All right. That surprisingly made sense. So. Barely, but. All right.
Barely, just a little bit.
All right. We'll just pass it to Tyler again. Tyler, go for it, Tyler.
Skip him. Skip him again.
Huh?
Right.
What?
Skip Tyler again.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
No, he
skip
passed
Tyler.
it. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need to go.
No, go ahead, Tyler.
Are they to us yet?
Oh,
Or
they
they're
have.
still-
They haven't even moved yet.
Oh, they still haven't even moved yet.
They
Fuck.
haven't gotten up to 30 feet. After this, they'll be up on you guys.
I mean, I guess one more shot with a crossbow can't hurt, right?
I won't tell you not to do it.
Ooh, I don't think that hits. It's a 9.
Does not.
All right, well. Say sorry. I'm much better once you're within sorting distance.
All right. So, boop. So 2 of the skeletons will run up. They're only going to be able to get 5 feet away from you. The one in the back will also be able to get up 10 feet away from you. But he's going to shoot a short bow. So the skeleton aims its short bow at Nerian and lets an arrow fly, and you just swat this thing out the air. It's like wobbly as it comes out. You're not even worried about it. No damage taken.
Nice.
All right.
Hopefully he'll be mistaken that ranged attacks are my one weakness.
Yeah. I gotta throw this whole thing away. So that brings it back to Nerian.
So there's 2 that are near us.
All 3, 2 that are just 5 feet away from you, and then there's one that's just right behind it. Those 2.
The question is, are they within 5 feet of each other? for Word of Radiancing.
Oh yeah, do that. Yeah.
Done. It'll be 4 damage for the unlucky few that failed their Con 14 save of magical touching.
How much damage?
4, just 4. 4 radiant at least.
One appears like he didn't take too much damage from that, but the other two are. And it's the one with the bow that seemed like he didn't take too much damage.
That son of a biscuit.
Anything else you do?
I'll wait for more fun times.
All right, I think that passes it on to Giovanni.
All right. Have they moved up to us now?
There's a 5-foot gap between you guys.
I'll close it then.
Mm-hmm.
And I start whacking. Ooh.
Ooh.
Nat 20 and then a 22.
All right, double the damage on that first one.
Okay. So first hit. Oh, and I rolled max, so 20 damage.
Obliterates that one.
Awesome. And then the second one, I kick it for 6 damage.
Obliterates that one. So that was all your attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
Giovanni closes the distance and just brings his quarterstaff through the middle of one, tearing it in half.
Mm-hmm.
And then you kick a lot, right?
As he do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just swipes the
Yeah.
knees out from
I'll
under.
kick her
one.
elbow.
I like it.
That works.
Let's see. He swipes the leg of another skeleton and it just cracks upon hitting the floor. And that brings it up to Morthos.
The one that I hit last time, it's still up, yes or no?
Dead.
Okay. Okay, then. So there's still another one up. Has it been attacked by anyone?
Hasn't been attacked by anyone.
That sucks. All right, Eldritch Blast. It's going to be 22
Oh, that hits.
and 10 damage.
This bad was just barely up.
All right. That's what I got.
All right. And that passes it on to Skull. Is your name Raj? Skulltooth?
Raj, like short for Roger.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that brings up to Raj.
Skulltooth is fine though.
I
Makes
like
me
to
feel more aggressive and piratey.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Ooh, good point. Good point. And you do have a ship now,
Arr.
so.
Yeah, that's right.
Dude, we're going to need to name that ship. I vote for the Hot Pocket.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop you.
Okay, cool. It's the Hot Pocket.
All right.
The SS Hot Pocket.
SS Hot Pocket.
How many are left alive?
Just one. What does SS stand for?
Social
I have no
Security.
Yeah. Suicide Squad.
Shippy
one.
ship.
There's one left. I'm gonna walk up to it with my scimitar out and just smack it across the face.
Sailing ships. Or
That's
sailing
boring.
ship Hot Pocket.
Sailing ship Hot Pocket.
Also could be short
22.
for steamship. 22 to hit?
Yeah.
That definitely hits.
8 damage.
Obliterated.
Is that it?
That's the last one.
Sweet.
How do you kill that last one? What do you,
I just crush its skull with my sword.
you just hit it with the back of the sword.
Yeah. just
just top of its dome removed.
Yep.
I like it. All right. Let's see.
I'll run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Do we want to just take a quick break if need be?
Okay.
Let's just take like a quick
Whatever.
5-minute break.
Cool.
All right, guys, we will be right back.
then whatever else is next.
We should be back now. All right. So you guys have just vanquished some skelly boys. I don't know if you guys need a moment to do anything.
They're just the Skelly boys. They said see you later, boys.
There you go. There you go.
That's a bonus
Jesus
song for you,
Christ.
Sammy.
I don't think she's watching anymore, but
That's like her. Cleric, you got any healing?
That was way too fucking fast.
I do. Not much, but I do. If you need it.
Could I get a little bit of that?
Yeah. Just a little bit. It's good for 9.
Ooh,
8, 9's fantastic.
yeah.
That gives me 16 regular hit points and 7 temp hit points.
You have to let Sammy know she missed out on her free 2 lyrics.
2 lines of Skater Boy.
That shit still hit heavy. I don't think that was
It's like the whole
Song's
song.
still a bop.
I know it. I mean, it's basically the whole song.
that shit be slapping.
Yeah.
It is funny. I work with very young people, so I know enough internet to know the slang, but definitely I don't use it as much as they do. So it's always great when I'm like, this Dr. Pepper, it slaps, guys. And they're like, shut up. Isn't that what you say? It's Max?
You get to be the old
Is this
man.
the
It's
term the kids
fantastic.
use?
No cap.
Yeah.
The skeletons weren't good enough for her.
This
we
cookie.
go.
There's not much cap here. One could say no cap.
This cookie, it hits different, I would say.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Anybody want a McDonald's Sprite? All right, guys, let's get back to work. All right.
That Mickey D's order was poggers. Please get fired.
All right. Oh, they couldn't fire me. I'm too intricate. And I'm definitely that's not the worst thing that has been said on the shift. I had to formally complain because the guy got very hateful. And they were very confused, and I was like, he came up to me and asked if I played RuneScape. I don't understand why you guys would allow anybody to even think that. So just
I'd report him for that.
yeah, I'm luckily I'm a nice person, but yeah, he asked if I played RuneScape. I was like,
But no.
I have a soul.
You play RuneScape? Because I can call the police right now.
I bet they want to hear about that. All right, so you guys have demolished these skelly boys, and I would say even looking around the this tunnel, you once again just see more of burps, but skeletons are once again are either like praying or just have been demolished by time. So there's no other skeletons that you think would be animated within your eyesight.
look at your puppy.
Help me. Release me, demon. You do not know the chaos I will bring to your life. So are you guys gonna continue on?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys delve further down, and it's more of the same. But shortly after, you guys do come across what appears to be a heavy wooden double door that ends this tunnel. Anybody approaching the door?
I'll approach it and politely knock.
Well, before you even knock, you'll notice that what's etched onto this door, it seems to be like a I'm trying to think of the word I'm describing. like
Potato.
no, I don't want to just say astrology, but like a mapping of stars.
Mm,
Oh, this is too smart for us already.
yeah.
I see. He seems to be etched in all over this door. But you can knock if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock.
So you knock. Any certain way you're knocking?
Just
Mm-hmm.
like knuckles on the door.
So doom, doom, doom. There's no answer back.
Well, I'm all out of
Um,
ideas, guys. Anybody else?
We gotta go.
I want to study that.
Is it locked?
I do a would that be survival, or what check would it be to figure out if I recognize that constellation or whatever?
Hey, Eddie.
We'll go with survival. Yeah, constellations are used. That was the word I was looking for. Have been used to navigate.
Constellations.
Con, all right.
22.
22. You don't recognize it, but you can, with your knowledge of constellations, you're like, this is not a constellation. Like, I'm not seeing any patterns of stars that I would know. Like, this is old and/or like, mapping of stars that are you can't see
Old or
or
inhuman.
fictional.
Okay.
And Morthos, were you checking the door?
Is it locked? Has
You-
anyone tried?
No, we just looked at it.
I use thaumaturgy to see if the door opens.
Does that work in a big door? Yeah, that works in a big door.
Any door or
Yeah,
window that's not, locked.
So it
Yeah.
just slowly, and it's just pushing dirt and rocks and just decrepitness out the way, but it slowly opens up. And it opens up to a very small chamber. And there's a few things you notice quickly. One, there appears to be two burps, two ogres
God.
drenched in blood, standing around a symbol on the floor, and they appear to be chanting. Also, you do also notice there's another tunnel, like entranceway, at the back end of the room.
I might go ahead and waste this level 2 spell on this.
Sure.
What you doing?
I was gonna do gust of wind, I think.
What does that do?
It blows.
A line of strong wind, 60 feet long, 10 foot wide, blast from your direction. I'll just go straight down the corridor here.
Mm-hmm.
They make a strength save. If they fail the strength save, they get pushed 15 feet away. Hopefully off of whatever that symbol is.
Mm-hmm.
And then as they're moving, if they move towards us, 2 feet for every 1 foot. So it cuts their movement in half. We'll put out flames and other things like that. And I can potentially change the direction of the wind, and it does damage. No, it does no damage. It does no damage, sorry. But it might make it, hard for them to get to us if we would just want to boop, 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 boop.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Pick them off. And they can get pushed back 15 feet every turn.
Oh, damn. Nice. All right.
So it's
Sounds
a
like a good
strength
idea.
save of 14.
There we go. Ooh. So you cast this spell, and they go 15 feet.
15 feet.
Yeah. Oh, they're knocked off their feet. They're tumbling and barely able to recover, but they're pushed 15 feet backwards. You can kind of even
Light 'em up. Light them up.
you can kind of see that there's the symbol that's in the middle of the ground is a star, and it seems to be engraved. And it almost, you can see through the ripples of the symbol that it almost seems like they were pouring blood into the symbol.
I figure it's important to get them off of that.
Mm-hmm. So you push them off, and are they prone or are they standing?
Doesn't say. I figure that's probably up to your opinion.
I'm gonna say they're standing, but they were not very happy about being pushed away from whatever they were staring at. So we need to roll initiative.
Oh fuck!
Whew. I'm going last.
Oh, I got a 14. Not bad.
Ooh, I got an 18 this time.
11.
All right. So actually, one of these bad boys gets his turn first, but he can't really do too much because he's getting pressed by this gust of wind. So he's able to get about 10 feet away from you guys. Boop. And he's going to attempt to throw his javelin. Boop. And he's going to throw it at... Nope. That's way too many dice I just rolled. He's going to throw it at Nerian.
I mean, it's fair.
What, you?
It actually
I
makes sense.
I wish that the wind affected projectiles.
I was thinking about that, but I was like, eh.
It doesn't specifically say it, so
Right. Ooh, does a 21 hit you?
oh yeah.
Right. Come on. There we go. Not too bad. He he does 7 piercing damage to you.
That's not insignificant.
So he hits you with a javelin, and it ricochets off your shoulder, dealing a bit of piercing damage to you. He's used all his movement, but he does take the time to say one thing at you. He gutturally, deeply takes a breath in and grumbles out, "For tool." And it's Skulltooth's
Cool.
turn.
The band? Tools here?
Oh, sweet.
Faux tool.
That's crazy.
Faux tool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Do I recognize that word in Celestial, Elvish, or Halfling?
It's just a tool cover band, guys.
Nah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you don't recognize it.
So it's even worse than we thought.
Yeah.
No, shitty metal. Oh, okay. So he's about 10 feet away from us?
Do any of you guys know Giant?
No.
Okay.
You said he's about 10 feet away?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take a step forward and hit him with my first scimitar. I don't... Hold on. Don't tell me whether it hits or not yet. I'm going to precision attack because I have a feeling that swing wasn't good enough to hit naturally. So I'm going to add a D8 to it. 10? Does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to back in with my other sword then and hope for better.
You forgot to say, pirate strike.
I did forget to say pirate strike.
Oh yeah, you're not pirate striking.
You know what? I'm going to use another because I can use more than one in a round, right?
What?
Doesn't say I can't.
What are you talking about?
Superiority die.
I think you can use them more multiples and.
It just says I get 4 per short rest. So 13. Does a 13 hit?
It does.
There we go. That's more like it. And then 8 damage.
When you hit a creature with a web attack, you can spend 1 superiority die. So
Whatever.
that was
Hey, the Nat 20 show. Thanks for that raid.
so that was
It's a
your
lot of chickens.
I
So
respect that. That was your second attack, right?
Yes.
So yeah, you're good.
Okay, and then you know what? I'm feeling lucky, so I'm gonna use an action surge and slash again with my original scimitar. And this time I'm gonna say pirate slash. And that's a nat 1.
Oh no. It knows you forgot to say it
Yeah.
the first couple times.
Oh no.
Luckily, I don't have my failed table right now. I'm reworking it.
Ah,
it's-
it's okay.
It's just a miss.
I think that was a 1, a 2, and a 3 or something like that.
Jesus.
Oh, keep attacking, and eventually you'll get up to all 20s.
Eventually, if you attack enough, it'll add up to 20.
Yeah, that's more like it.
So did you hit with anything and all that?
I did one attack that I added a superiority die to turn it into a 13.
It was 13. Do you roll the damage on it?
It was 4 damage. Sorry,
4 damage. All right.
I think. No, 8 damage. Sorry,
8 damage.
8 damage.
I was gonna say, how the fuck did you only do 4 damage?
Yeah, my modifier is a +4.
Anything else you
real
do?
bad roll. Yo. Hello, doggy.
Is that everything, Skull Tooth?
Say hello to the audience. Yes, that's everything.
All right. Put me down, peasant. My vengeance will be swift.
He's giving him the glare.
He
They
really
must
is.
die.
Scratches cannot contain my hate for you. Morthos, it's your turn.
Oh, shit. It's just the one big dude, right?
That's 2.
2 big dudes.
Mm-hmm. I would also point out, now that you guys have they've gotten closer to you, they also seem like sweaty and sickly.
Oh, okay.
They were
Cool.
bleeding into a thing on the ground, so.
Scorching Ray.
Gotta take a chance on this one.
So I'm going to cast Scorching Ray. It gives me 3 bolts.
Mm-hmm.
Let me consult the Oracle. We have 3 banked advantages. I'm going to use an advantage.
Nice.
So my first bolt, I get to choose between a 9, or a 13. Does a 13 hit the one that's already been beat up pretty good?
It does.
Nice. That one takes 11 damage.
Ooh,
Still up.
it's still up, but he is a bit bloodied.
All right. Next bolt. That is a 23 to hit. And another 10 damage.
Oh, he is just barely kicking.
All right. Last bolt. All right. 18 to hit. Ooh, only 4 damage.
Is it enough?
He collapses in a smoldering
Nice.
clump
Nice. It was
Fuck yeah.
sickly ogreness.
Ah, fire.
1 down.
We have 2 banked rerolls left.
All right. Anything else you do?
I'd laugh right now.
No. I'm good. I'm gonna hang back. Do things from range.
Sounds about right. All right. This brings up the other ogre, and he. Skulltooth, you close the gap, right?
Yes.
All right. Also, Chival, you're up there, right? No, you haven't gone yet. Have you?
I haven't gone yet, but I was going to run up there.
There was still distance, so you had to move forward. So you're not up there yet. So it's just Skulltooth. He's going to attack. And he pulls out his great club. And does a 13 hit you?
No, it does not.
Alright.
And I'm gonna riposte
Ooh,
because he missed with a melee attack.
Mm.
Going to
how
repost
romantic.
that meme.
That's a 4. 10 total. Never mind.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
Doesn't hurt to try.
Hey, eventually
that's right.
you'll get to 7.
And that'll be good enough to hit.
So he misses with his great club, and you attempt to swing back, and he's able to duck it. And he looks straight in. Do you have a helmet on or anything? I don't know.
I don't think so. I'm just wearing like leather armor.
Okay. He looks straight into your eyes and yells, "Full tool."
I have an eye patch, but you know.
He looks into your eye and says, "Full tool." And that brings it up to Giovanni's turn.
Are you muted, Joe?
Yeah, I think he's muted.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, I'm muting because my cat's playing with that loud ball toy behind me. I am going to run at the one that is saying that.
That's alive.
I'm making, yeah. he's quiet.
Oh, I hear mewing.
Well, I don't hit him.
You're able to see the sweat in his brow, but that may be for other reasons. All right, anything else you do,
Okay.
Giovanni?
No. No.
Okay.
Just gonna stand there menacingly as I
Menacing.
missed 2 attacks on him.
Nier, that brings your turn.
Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and get up there and try and go ahead and smash down on him with my warhammer here.
I respect that.
I forgot to roll the attack first. It's gonna miss.
Yeah, you're gonna hit.
Oh no, that was my damage roll.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're gonna hit, and I'll still let you reroll your
Yeah,
damage.
that'll hit. So we'll do a tiny bit of damage.
Roll that damage again.
Okay.
That damage was disqualified.
5 damage. That's an improvement. It's
You
an improvement by 1.
You upgraded.
Yeah.
Anything else you do?
I'm gonna take that bonus action to re-up that wind, and they can make those saves again or get pushed another 15 feet back.
He sure as hell will. Oh. And he has done all this work to get up close to you guys to be launched back again. Anything else happen? It's just they get pushed back 15 feet.
I just get pushed back, and it's really hard to come back.
Okay, yeah.
Unfortunately, they should have enough movement to close the distance back to us again, but
You can't
Yeah.
egress through you guys now, though.
yeah, still has to use his movement at least.
Anything else you're going to do?
That'll be it.
All right. Brings
Just
it back.
a light bonk and a little wind.
Brings it back to Skulltooth.
Hey, so he's 15 feet back from me now because he got blown by the wind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk 15 feet forward and ready my scimitars for another round of misses.
You kind of have to hop over that star symbol.
Yeah, I'm not walking through it. I'm avoiding it.
That's a good idea.
17 to hit,
That hits.
5 damage,
He'll take it.
and then 15 to hit.
That hits also.
Jeez, 5 damage.
He'll eat it.
Yeah,
5 is the number apparently.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's minimum damage. So,
Anything else you're doing?
no.
All right. That
I'm
brings
gonna
up.
glare angrily at the one.
That brings up Morthos.
Yes. I am. I'm gonna get a little bit of variance here in my warlock styled attackings, and I'm just gonna put an Eldritch Blast out there.
I respect that.
Never
That'll do
saw
it.
that coming.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known.
19 to hit,
That is it.
It's hard to say no to what keeps working.
11 points of damage.
Ooh, he is bloodied.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I did not mean to heal him.
Oh no.
I'm going to damage him by 22. There we go.
There you go. Math.
Feeling very confident all of a sudden.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Raji moved up, correct? Yeah.
Yes, I did.
So he's got his eyes set on you.
Better. That's what I'm here for.
And you right.
Slap me around a bit.
I'm the enemy now.
Is this what you want?
Yes, please, Daddy.
Does a 23 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Oh no. All right. He's gonna raise his great club and do 14 damage to you. 14 bludgeoning damage.
I'm gonna, I'm saving that last superiority die. Okay, 14 damage.
Mhm.
That hurts.
And once again, he'll look you straight in your face and yell, "Full tool." And now passes on to Giovanni.
I'm gonna try and hit him this time. Oh, there we go.
That hits.
That second one should have been an unarmed strike, but yeah. So first hit. Oh, it auto did crit damage. Let's do that. 9 damage from the quarterstaff. And then 10 damage with an unarmed strike.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
All right. So that puts him down.
Nice.
You crack your quarterstaff over his head. I assume give him another kick to the chest.
Mm-hmm.
And it like for a few, it's almost like he's beyond himself. Like he doesn't realize he's dying, and he starts to kind of crawl towards the back entrance, and he's breathly like whispering at this point, "Faux tool, faux tool, faux," and then he passes.
I
Nobody's
don't
dead,
know
like,
what that means.
Nobody's dead on that star or anything, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Is
there's
there
nothing.
like candles or something we can kick out of the way to make sure that?
If there were candles, they would have been extinguished by my wind already.
Oh, okay.
So you guys looking around the room?
Yeah. What kind of cool shit did they leave in there?
The first thing you guys would kind of notice, well, there's two things you guys are going to notice. Actually, I'll say three. One is the ceiling in this place is just covered in more of that weird star etched design. It also appears that I would say you probably guys would take a quick second to once over the bodies to make sure they're dead. It appears that they have bladed cuts that are not from you guys. I would say you would assume that the blood that's in that star is theirs.
That's intense.
And the last thing you guys will notice is that entranceway, whatever is in that entranceway, is making a weird buzzing, like it's almost it's a magical sound coming from there, and not a cool one.
Just on the off chance, would I be able to see if there's any like religious recognition to the things that I'm seeing in here? The star pattern, the stuff in the sky, or anything like that? Like if it be related to a god or something?
Yeah, you can make a religion check, right?
Yep.
Yeah, go for it.
14. Not
Okay.
bad.
You can't put your finger on any kind of god that would be associated with this.
Okay.
But you do, like, looking at this, you're like, oh, you know of religions, or you've at least heard of religions, and not specifically searched them, but you know that this is probably, they're worshiping something from, the galaxy, something far out. Usually when these, you kind of have heard the stories that things that live out in the stars tend to possess people.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, the scary eldritch magic.
The Eldritch band.
Yeah.
Cthulhu.
Mm-hmm.
Those assholes.
Cthulhu.
Tool.
He's the great value Cthulhu. So what's your guys' move? You can hear some weird buzzing scary magical sound coming.
So nothing else of fun note in here.
Just these beat up ogres who are sickly. This place that seems to be of worship. And something funky magical happening in the back room.
All right. Well, funky magic sounds like it's calling our name. So
Yup.
Funky magic, white boy.
So you guys are going to the back room?
Yeah.
oh, for what it's worth, if anybody wants to choke down a healing potion,
I'm
Oh,
actually
well,
going to
hang
slap
on.
myself about for a second wind.
Let's actually first use our banked healing that got bought
Oh.
earlier.
yeah, that's right. That's a good. Choice.
Everyone can heal a hit die.
Get it done.
What the fuck are my hit die?
I remember that too. I think I'm a D8.
I'm a D8 as well.
4.
There goes nothing. Ooh,
I'm at max HP now.
as am I.
And we got 2 banked advantages left.
Yeah, good call on using the bank heal there.
Yeah.
Almost all taking some damage.
All right. So I have a question, guys.
Yeah.
It is midnight. Do we want to end on a cliffhanger or keep playing?
Being midnight, we got to work in the morning. Cliffhanger would probably be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are entering this chamber?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's up first?
Along of it. Yep.
What was that, Nerian?
Entering it with great aggression.
Oh,
not
so
bad.
Dan's going first.
That's a good idea. So you guys enter this chamber, or it's kind of more like it's still a chamber. It's a lot bigger room. This room also seems to have taken more care, or had received more care than the others. There's going to be 2 things you quickly, I'll say 3 things you quickly notice about this room. Is one, the noise in this chamber, it's almost deafening. Like, you guys can still hear each other, but it's you guys got to scream, and that is because there is essentially a blue ball of crackling energy just sizzling in the middle of this room, over what appears to be a pit of like a little tub of water. So that's the first thing you notice. The other thing you notice is that this room is once again covered with those stars, but it's from the floor around.
Like all the surfaces.
Oh yeah.
Are they glowing?
Now they're not currently glowing. And the
The
last
way you worded that.
yeah. And the last thing you notice is that in this pit of liquid, something is bubbling and appears to be emerging from it.
Ew.
But you guys will have to handle that next time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Turd stew.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it.
I mean, for now.
You might be making the turd stew.
I mean, I'm not gonna say for sure.
All right. Well, that's where we'll end it for right now. Oh man, you guys didn't die.
We
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, you guys massacred
Oh.
those skeletons.
Yeah, there's a lot of undead.
Yeah. I was thinking like, oh, I don't know if they have turn undead. This might be easy or not. Nah, just paperweights slapped out of the way.
I have turn undead. I'm saving it for lightning.
That's what I assumed. I was like, I don't think he would want to use it, but it's there if he needs it. And then you
Yeah.
guys didn't need it.
I was like, if it turns out that these are like sturdy ass bastards, then maybe.
Mhm. All right. Well, that's where we'll end for tonight. Is there anything anybody wants to shout out?
Fuck. What is today? Sunday. So Monday night, 9 p.m. Central, over on the Lollygaggers. We're gonna be running some Alien. I'll be over there along with some Grim and Perilous people. Jeff's running it. Tuesday night, I think I'm going to be over on Free League Publishing. We're doing a demo of the 5th Ed reskin of the Symbaroom setting from Free League Publishing. That's out on Kickstarter right now. So if you want to check it out, you can go back it. Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Central, we're doing some more Weird Frontiers. We're doing a bastardized version of Rime of the Frost Maiden because the written version of it sucks. So I'm making it not suck. Friday night, is that, yeah, Joe's Games Friday night. So basic fantasy role-playing game, 9 p.m. Central here on Defenders. And then next Saturday, 1 p.m. Central over on Free League Publishing, we're running some Forbidden Lands. And I don't know if we've got anything Saturday night. So that's might be up in the air. Who fuck knows? But yeah, that's our schedule for the week. Follow us on Twitter at Kobold Defenders or on Instagram or Facebook or join our fucking Discord and you can get all that shit.
Do the things at all the places.
I agree.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Oh, you beat me to it.
I beat you to it.
Nothing else?
That's good enough for me.
All right. Chuck, want to sign us out?
Sure thing. So yeah, until we see you next time, please start fires, do drugs, and go get your fucking vaccine. Deuces.